Good morning. Come on in here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on in, people. Good morning. Good morning. Beautiful Saturday morning. Come on in, Facebook fans, YouTube fans, and Periscope fans. Come on in. Good morning, my family from the Bahamas, from Canada, from Jamaica, from all over the United States, Florida, Texas, Ohio, Alabama, Michigan, everywhere. Nigeria, good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on in. Good morning. Come in, come in. Come on in. As you go on your way to be a better you, why not follow my basic principles to build your best life? Thank you for tuning in. Again, good morning to all of my YouTube, Facebook, and Periscope fans, to everybody that's viewing all over the country, from Nigeria, the Bahamas, Canada, United States, Jamaica. Just welcome, welcome, welcome to another segment of Build Your Best Life. I'm so excited to have you here this morning as we continue our series on being under construction. What are those building materials that you need in order to build a great life? So we're continuing that, and those who follow me faithfully know that we are talking about that building material of goals that we need. That is our third building material. First, we had associates, then discipline, self-discipline, and now we are talking about goals. So we're going to continue our discussion. Good morning, Angela. So excited that you're here with me this morning. Shout out to the Bahamas. Thank you. But we were going to go ahead and get started on our goals. So this morning, what I'm going to be talking about is GPS. GPS. And I know everybody's singing that follow me. GPS. I thought we already talked about that last month when we were talking about self-discipline. Well, no, we did not. We didn't talk about GPS. GPS. Who can tell me what GPS is? Does anybody know what GPS is? I know y'all are jumping all up and down saying, yes, global positioning system. That is how we get where we're going. Wrong answer this morning. GPS. Got plans, sort of. Got plans, sort of. Now that's the GPS I want to talk about this morning. Got plans, sort of. So if somebody say, hey, are you ready for 2021? You ready to go back to school? You ready to get that promotion? Ready to get that dream home? You ready to get that new whip? Well, kind of, sort of. That's what I want to do, but I'm not sure how I'm going to get there. So basically what you're saying is that you think you know what you may want to do in a number of years. Think you know what you may want to do in a number of years. Now that is really confusing, isn't it? A lot of double negatives and crazy talk. Think you know what you may want to do in a number of years. Well, if you don't have a plan, that is basically where you are, confused, because you don't know where you're going. You may know some of the things that you want, but you really don't know how you're going to get there. Are you serious about getting there? Any of that kind of stuff. You just know there's some things in life that I want, and you know I might get around to it. I'm gonna get around to it, but you know, life is life. You know, gotta have fun. Gotta do this. Gotta do that. No, you have tons of time for fun. You have to get back to what's important in life and making your dreams come true, getting those goals taken care of. What you're doing, you're on a road going nowhere, and you're getting there fast because you're just going. You don't know where you're going. That's basically like saying, hey, Alexa. And you see Alexa, she begins to spin. Hey, Alexa. Alexa, like, okay, she's going to say something in a minute. Alexa. And it was like, I guess the other night, and they said, oh, let's hear some Christmas music. And I said, Alexa, play Christmas music. Alexa began to spin. And I was like, okay, Alexa, play Christmas music. Alexa was spinning. Alexa, play Christmas music. You know, I'm all stuffed up and everything, but I know you understand Christmas music. Alexa did not budge. So my husband and I were talking about it last night, and I was like, well, I wonder why Alexa would not play Christmas music. And then I thought about it. I'm always saying when you have plans, you have to be specific. So I looked over at Alexa and I was like, Alexa, play Silent Night. And immediately Alexa says, Silent Night, Bing Crosby. And I was like, okay, I didn't really want it by him. But after I told Alexa exactly what it was that I wanted, she gave it to me just like that. But it's just like that with life. You cannot get anywhere if you are not giving specific. And that's why I said when you have goals, they have to be specific. They have to be measurable, attainable, realistic, and have a time attached to them. They're not really good goals. So that's the same thing with Alexa. You have to be specific. You have to know where you're going. Good morning, Peggy. Thanks for tuning in. And you know, it's the same thing with Siri. You get on the phone. You're like, oh, you know, I got to get to the doctor. And I know it's on the beach. And I know I got to find where you turn off to go to the hospital. But let's see. I don't know what street that is. So I'm going to find, let me go into Google Maps and let's see. Excuse me. Jacksonville beaches. Dr. Green. Okay, it's not doing anything. I'm going to be late. I'm going to be late. it can get you where you're going, but you have to give it some more information. You have to have an idea of where it is that you are going. So if I specifically say, if I have it in my phone, I should know the address. So if I say I want to go 1345 West 13th Street, Jacksonville Beach, then immediately I have the directions. I hit go, and it's telling me turn in 3.4 miles, turn right on blah, 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 blah. So you have it, but I had to give it some information in order for it to give me something back. And that is what we have to do in life. And I know some of the things, those of you who listen to me all of the time, you may say, well, I think I heard something similar, why is she saying that again? But some of the things are so crucial to get people in a place where you can be more effective and get to where you're going. I was recently doing some research on a paper that I'm working on, and my passion is just youth and young adults all the way around. That's just my passion. I work with children at church, but my passion is to see young men, young adults do much better. And I don't know how many of you realize this, but suicide is so prevalent among our young people. And it's not getting any better. So I'm wondering, I know they say people are doing research because I can get statistics, but are people trying to figure out why? Why is suicide so rampant among these young people? Because you're thinking, they got so much going for them. They just completed high school. They didn't have any bills. They didn't have any responsibilities. So now they have an opportunity to go off to college, which maybe some of their siblings that are older did not, their parents may not have. But they have this great opportunity to go away to college. Do you realize that suicide is the third leading cause of death among our college students? So, people seem to think, people are at college and they're having fun, they're partying, they're trying to get into sororities and fraternities, they turning up, they just going wild, they're not around their parents. You don't realize what's really on their minds, what's really going on within them. What did they have going on before they left for college? We have to make sure that these young people know that we love them, their worth, and try to get them to understand these things. So this is why some of these things I teach them over and over again, because I am relying on you to touch someone to say, hey, I was listening to Deborah Smith on Build Your Best Life, and she was talking about planning. And I realize that you're getting ready to go away to college, but do you know that you need to really sit down and decide when you go to college, are you able to take on a full course load? Of course, that's what parents are expecting the kids to do, but you should know your child's personality. Not every child can go away to college and take a full course load. It's a different learning environment. You don't have anybody reminding you when an assignment is due, how to do that assignment. If you're not somebody that's proactive or, like a extrovert that's out there that's going to ask a lot of questions, you don't have any help. So you're on your own trying to get all that stuff done. And that with, if you are a student that may be timid or have low self-esteem, then people may start to bully you. So then you have all of this. So you don't really have a plan of what it is that you're supposed to be doing in college. Your parents are sending you there. They expect you to do a good job. So I got to get this work done. I got to make sure I get up, I get to school, I get the assignments done. I got to get this full course load done. It's just too much for me. Well, you're not going to go and tell your parents, oh, it's too much, I can't do it. You know, are they going to understand? Then you have these kids that are making fun of you for whatever reason. You're a minority. They may not like your hairstyle. You're not a minority. You may be thin or you may be obese. People find a million things to find fault of. So here again, you don't have a plan of how you were going to get all this done. You have all these other things going on, and then you just can't take it anymore. And you decide suicide is the best way out. So I am continuing to go over some of these things because I feel like they are so important in today's environment because of what I'm seeing and the statistics that I am seeing among our young people. They have such low self-esteem, and there are many of them that are committing suicide. So we have to get this information to them. So that's why, again, and this is a good time at the end of this year to talk about this planning. So you can't just, set yourself up to fail, because if you're not planning, I don't care what it is that you are trying to do. Linda and Peggy and Agnes, thank you all for tuning in. If you don't really have a plan for it, then it's gonna bomb. I mean, it's just like, I know December 25th, that 2021, December 24th, I'm gonna have a Christmas Eve dinner for my family. But if I wait until December 23rd to plan it, send out the reminder, decide on the menu, get the gifts wrapped, make sure I got all my stocking stuffers, make sure I got what the kids say they wanted, what is that going to be? That's going to be a hot mess on Christmas Eve, because I'm going to be running around trying to do things. They're going to be looking at me like, what is Nana doing? Granddad's not going to have the food ready because Nana didn't tell him what to cook. They get ready to open presents. They're looking for rainbow candy, some funny little thing I'm seeing on these lists, and I got the wrong thing, and they looking like, oh, that's not what I said I wanted, because our kids today, they don't care. They just gonna call it what it is. That's not what I said I wanted. What is that? So I don't care what it is you're doing, you have to plan. You're going to get your hair done. Your appointment is 9 o'clock in the morning. You can't get up at 8 o'clock. You got to get showered. You got to get your hair done. You got to brush your teeth. You got to get something to eat. You got to go to the restroom. You got to pray. You got to meditate. How you going to get, and you got to get in your car and get there. Unless they come to your house, how you going to get there by 9? Excuse me. You don't know what you're going to wear. You're going through the closet. Got to find something to wear. Oh, I got to press this. It's everything you do, you have to plan. So that's why I'm saying GPS. I got a plan, sort of. So I kind of know what I want to do, but I haven't really planned it out. Now is the time to stop that foolishness. You just have to take the time out to plan. Like my buddy Agnes, she's on now. You better believe if Agnes has somewhere to go, she's got it planned out. She knows when she's going. She knows who's going to do this for her. She knows what time she's going to leave. If her appointment might be next Friday, it's Wednesday this week, she already knows what she's going to wear. She's going to leave in time to get there on time. Everybody going to know where she is going, because she's going to plan and be there on time. So she's a planner. So she's not going to get frustrated. She's not going to get up and like, oh my goodness, I forgot to tell my daughter where I was going. I got to, she's going to kind of call her brother. Oh, am I supposed to go get the grandkids today? She doesn't have to do anything like that, because she's going to plan it out. So in today's environment, what I'm trying to say, is there are so many stigmas and obstacles that are out there that are frustrating people. Even if you bring COVID in, that's another thing that is frustrating people. They have to wear the mask. They don't want to wear a mask. A lot of people working from home, they don't like that. So they're getting frustrated with that. And then, you know, my kid is home. They can't go to school because they have asthma. They can't be in that environment. So I have to keep them at home with me. I'm trying to be in a meeting. I'm trying to help them with their schoolwork. I just don't know what to do. I just can't take this anymore. I don't have any help. I don't have any assistance. And people are deciding to take the easy way out. So I know some people don't look at news or whatever, but believe me when I tell you, this suicide is just running wild, and especially with our young people. So please help me get the word out that our young people, there are people that are available to help you. You don't need to take on the world by yourself. If you are going away to college, you just went and this was your first semester and you are fully frustrated, you don't know what to do, you are afraid to talk to your parents because they've spent this money. If you are frustrated, you are not helping them by not saying anything. You have to speak up, talk to someone. If it's an older sibling, a grandparent, an advisor at school, please talk to someone. Don't keep all of that inside of you. You have to talk with someone because there is a way out. You can still be a full-time student and maybe not take as many classes at one time. You may be able to stagger it because now they have classes that are, all classes are not 12 weeks. So you might be able to take 2 8-week courses at the beginning of the semester and 2 in the middle and 2 on the end, but it's still considered a full-time student. But you have to talk with someone to find out what it is that I need to do in order to be successful. Planning is one of those things. You have to have those goals. You have to sit down and plan. And again, this is a good time of year to do that. And I said I was going to have them ready and pull them out. But like, I have to have my personal life planned out. I have to have my platform planned out. I have to have my children's ministry planned out because I have to teach on certain Sundays or whatever. So I have all those plans and I have to get them done. So for my platform, I already have my goals because my coach would kill me if I didn't. But anyway, I already have my goals. I know what I'm going to do for the entire year of 2021. So I just need to fill in my slots. But I have those things done. I know what conferences I want to do. That I am going to do, what seminars. I have ideas of people that I want to bring in, new ideas of lives that I want to do. I want to involve my young people more. So if you know of a young man and you think that he would make a great co-host, please comment, send me a IM, email, put it in the comments here. Let me know who that is because I am going to have young people to come in and co-host with me next year. But you have to do that planning. So I want everybody to be successful next year. That's from my 3-year-old Michaela that's going to daycare. We got to know how to get her set up so she's successful in her potty training because she's going to get that done by February. So we got to plan that out all the way to our most senior person, which is Mama, my mother-in-law. We all got to have our plans in order together. Miss Linda, she has it going on. I just want to tell y'all, you have to visit Facebook. Miss Linda Patrick Wright and her husband Vito Patrick. And I always say it backwards. It's Linda Wright Patrick and Vito Patrick, unique couples. They have an awesome couples ministry, and it's online. She's on consistently. It's every Sunday, and correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, Linda, but every Sunday at 6 p.m. Monday nights she has something, and she always has special events. She just celebrated 1 year in her platform, but when I tell you, she has some innovative people on telling you good things about marriage. It's very interactive. Everybody is super, super friendly, but she is doing an awful job with the couples. It's unique couples, but it is unique because it's very creative and exciting. So please visit her on Facebook at Unique Couples. But again, remember, life is what we make out of it. We can have a fabulous life, a social life, a horrible life, and we can complain and blame others, but it's all of what we put into it. Hi, Tamika. It's my beautiful daughter-in-law. It's all what we do it. If we don't put the work in, if we don't plan, we can't complain that things are not going right. We have to put in the work. Like this morning, I, had to drag myself out of bed. It's cold. It's like in my head, it's in my chest. But I had to drag myself out because I am committed to be here for you. If it's one person on, if it's 50 people on, 100 people on, I have some information that God has given me to give the world. And I'm going to get that information out. So whatever I have to do to get it out, I'm going to do that. So I said, I'm going to get up, and I probably won't be on there but 15 minutes. I know I better probably been on longer, but it's like, this is such a burning passion in me. And I so want people to understand what's going on in the world and why I am so passionate about what needs to be done to help our young people get over these obstacles and all of these things that are going against them. And they do have things going against them. I know some things they bring upon themselves, but not everything. And they get into a place in life where they think, I can't do any better. I'm just lost. And they're not. They just need someone to help them, guide them in the right direction. It was a platform. I had Asha Scott, and you can look her up on Facebook for Divas. She has an awesome platform for young ladies, and she is doing some wonderful things. She is even doing housing, but she is helping young ladies in a wonderful way. So there are so many people out there doing wonderful things to help people. Herb Ford, he's in Lima, Ohio. He worked with youth. He's an awesome youth pastor. So people just need to know where to be able to go to get help at all ages. So I am here to help. So anyone that that needs assistance, send them my way. Please visit my website, www.buildyourbestlife.org. On there, you can find out more about my platform. You can visit my web store and get my book, Build Your Best Life. It will make a great Christmas gift for anyone. And I know sometimes people think, well, she's always focusing on young people. Yes, but someone needs to help those young people. So this is for coaches, pastors, parents, grandparents, advisors, teachers, and our young people. So this will make a great Christmas gift. And again, my website is www.buildyourbestlife.org. And I have a blog, and I drop a new article every Monday on my blog that's on my website as well. So I thank you all so much for tuning in this morning. I love you all. Linda, Tamika, Peggy, Agnes, and anyone else out there. I know everybody doesn't put your names up, but I thank everybody for tuning in this morning. Remember, it's important to plan. Now is a good time to plan for 2021. Get those things done. Don't just say, I want to get a master's degree. I want to get a master's degree in family planning. I want to get a master's degree in finance. I want to get it by December 2021. Make it specific, because that means that you can't procrastinate and wait. That means you got to get busy now to get online to see what's the best program for me. When can I get started? When do I have to apply? You have to do all of the work to get it done. So thank you again so much for tuning in. Please tune in on Thursday beginning at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our end of the year review. We're going to have some awesome speakers on. Excuse me. I'm going to have Anton Brown. He's going to be on at 6 p.m. At 7 p.m. we're going to have Denver Pratt, and he has an awesome story. You are going to want to be here to hear him. And then closing us out at 8 is Ashley Cotton. She has a great story to tell as well. This end of the year review. So please tune in this Thursday, which is the 17th, beginning at 6 p.m. So Anton will be on at 6. Denver will be on at 7. And Ashley will be on at 8. You don't want to miss it. So please tune in. Thank you so much. And as you go on your way to be a better you, there will be distractions, rough terrain, and detours. Don't let any of these negative aspects of your journey stop you. Though they may slow you down, keep going to be a better you and to build your best life. Have a wonderful Saturday. Be safe out there. God bless you all.